I'm here with Marie Antoinette. She's looking pretty today in this dress. It's not mine, it's my friend's, but she wants it upcycle. It doesn't do her any favor. She says that the t-shirt material the bodice is made out of stretches a lot. You know, when you have this thin t-shirts that lose their shape when you're wearing it, well, something like that, because the skirt is heavier, so it doesn't settle down. So she told me if I could make it into a skirt. It's going to be quite an easy project. I have elastic band here, and what I'm going to do, I told her that these bits from the shoulders can go on the front of the skirt. I'm passionate about upcycling and recycling and making the most of stuff we have, because we always have something in our wardrobe we love but we don't wear anymore, or maybe it's a bit ruined at some point or torn apart. So just do something with it. Don't let it down, don't let it hidden in your closet, and do something with it. This dress I'm wearing, for example, was a nightgown that belonged to my mom's. 40 years ago my grandma made it, so now it's a summer dress. So just do something with stuff you have. So first things first, I'm going to take it apart, cutting the skirt and then the shoulder bit, which has, I hadn't seen that, an elastic band here. I thought it was gathered with a bit of thread, but it's not. It has an elastic band. When you upcycle, sometimes you get surprised about how things are made. But well, let's see if I can take it off without making a lot of mess. I'm just cutting everything. I'm not being careful about the seams or trying to save the t-shirt or anything like that, because it's very thin and I don't know if now it will survive when I cut the shoulder bit, because it's really thin. So I'm sure all the holes, yeah, are going to remain there. Well, here on the shoulder there are two seams, one I guess that is holding the two fabrics to the elastic, and the other one that is on to the t-shirt. So let's see if I just get rid of the t-shirt one, so I can keep the elastic band for the belt sash embellishment thing. As I was imagining, this has no use in life at all, but it can be useful for filling stuff. So I'm going to keep it in my little basket, and it's good because I could manage to take this off without any problems. What I did, when you upcycle, you have to really look at the things you're going to do. And when I saw it had two lines of stitches, I just went for the one on the t-shirt, not from the top. You don't guess, you just try to work it out. And it worked just fine. They are really nice. And the skirt looks big now because it's not gathered anymore. And to sew it, I have This white elastic band I just got a lot the other day. It's always good to have. So I'm going to measure her waistline measurement and sew it together so I can sew it to the skirt. So I'm going to just simply put it on top of each other and sew it together so I can then sew it to the skirt, stretching it. And to sew the elastic band to the skirt, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to use only 4 pins, so I'm going to measure halves. And that way, when we stretch at the machine, it's going to be balanced and not too gather on one side and too straight on the other. So this is how it looks. It's really good and I like it a lot because now when you put it right sides out, it's already all nicely hemmed. So I could leave it like this, but I wanted to give it like a sort of proper waistband look. So I'm going to push it in and sew it again so it can look like that, stretching as well. The ideal thing will be to fold it once more so it's all hidden, but I don't think my friend wants to lose skirt length, because if I do that she'll almost lose like yes, almost 10 centimeters because we're folding twice. So I'm going to just keep it simple. I think it won't bother her because it's quite a soft elastic and it's she'll wear it with something inside, something tucked in, given that we have this to add on top. So I'm going to do that. And to finish this project, I'm going to sew the embellishment it had on the shoulder right on the waistline. And to do so, I'm going to sew it like it was before, right through the middle bit, with stretching so it stretches with the skirt. Well, I love how it turns out, and I really like the sides of it because I just stitch it on top, the black bits, so it doesn't open and you see a continuous sort of belt or sash, which is quite good. And I really like that it even has room for another belt on top. So for example, if you're wearing all black, maybe you can add a, ¿cómo se llama? a sparkly one on top, or if you have a t-shirt one color and you have a belt the same, you can add this pop of color, and I think it'll look really nice. I hope she likes it. I can't try it on because it doesn't fit me, but I hope she poses for me. So let's see. And I love upcycling. I love making the most of the stuff we have. For example, this dress I'm wearing, it was a nightgown and now it's a summer dress. So if you like this kind of video, consider subscribing because I upload twice a week, and that way you don't miss anything and you get some ideas to do with your wardrobe as well. Bye!